Hi, I'm Jazarine. I'm on the Marketing Communications course, the degree, and I'm also the editor for the AMP2 Diversity and Inclusion magazine. So the AMP2 newsletter came about because we thought that we really needed to put a spotlight on underrepresented communities, especially that are quite present in the fashion industry. We have quite a huge LGBTQ community, and also there is a lack of representation of certain racial minorities, and we just wanted to put a spotlight on the FRA in particular, just the student spotlight. So put a spotlight on students, and they can really elevate their work and not feel like they're just squashed into the corner, which has been the sort of effect they've described for previously in the industry. So I know personally I felt that as well. I always thought that the fashion industry wasn't for ethnic people, and it was for basically the picture perfect model type of person, but that's really not the case. And I really want to sort of portray that to any oncoming students or students currently, that they can literally do whatever they want in the fashion industry, and your skin colour or the way you identify won't really stop that. So that's the reason we started it. So basically we divided it into a few features. So we have, for example, the roundup. So one of us will collate all the news that is to do with EDI, and we'll just kind of put it all into one sort of news roundup, if you will, and sort of, as I say, to put a spotlight on what's going on in the industry as well as what's happening in the FRA. There's also the AMP2 focus, so sometimes we'll get people from outside in to be interviewed, and I think previous examples have been this girl called Shanice Mears. She's the co-founder of this marketing agency, and she helps brands to become more aware of diversity and really integrate that into their marketing. So that was really cool as well. So it's all about industry contacts, and I felt like that's really in the FRA's DNA anyway. So if people were more aware of these people in the industry, they'll be passed on to opportunities. So that's what we really wanted to be the bridge for. So we've had really, really positive feedback. I remember when the first issue came out, and we got loads of emails back, not just from students but from actual teachers that taught me in the past as well. So it was really heartwarming to get it from them, because obviously they're the ones I want to impress. So yeah, we got a lot of really positive feedback, and it made me really happy to think that people were actually reading it as well. So yeah, it was really positive feedback the first time, and even now, yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first joined in, I think it was 2016, I felt really, really out of my comfort zone. I felt like I stuck out like a sore thumb. I remember coming to central London was a big thing anyway, because I'm from the outskirts. So I wasn't not really sure what I was expecting, to be honest, but there wasn't many people that looked like me, and it was very much one picture perfect type of person, but I felt really intimidated at the same time. But then as the years went on, the FRA became more and more diverse, and I felt more and more comfortable, and plus the teachers made me feel really at home. And before I knew it, Oxford Circus was literally my second home, without sounding too bougie. I would just say, just come in you already know, you've already got your qualification, you already got your degree. Come in with that confidence, and as soon as you radiate that confidence, people will just flock to you. And even if they don't, there's no obligation for you to make a mark or anything. I feel this generation, there's a lot of pressure on us to be oh, I got my mum a car at 22 years old or something. But really, I'd say just relax, just really be yourself, and just take on every opportunity that comes at you, and just in the nicest way possible, be selfish. I'd say that. Oh, definitely. I've spent a good few years here, and it's really equipped me with the skills and knowledge, and also personally it's changed me as a person. Because if you met me maybe how long ago was that? 3 or 4 years ago, I was very quiet, and I didn't know how to assert myself at all. But I feel not only are you getting a qualification, you're also kind of being trained interpersonally how to sort of put yourself across to make people take you seriously, sort of thing. Yeah, I feel like writing is something that I've always loved doing, especially about fashion. I did a online qualification at the London College of Fashion as well in journalism, and it's always something I want to do. I'm always raving about fashion anyway. So even in my current job as a marketing intern at Curvy K, I've actually been given the role of a editor for our internal newsletter, so it's called Keeping Up with Curvy K. And basically I'd be going around the whole team and asking for new news, and I'm basically the editor-in-chief of that magazine, so that's a real pinch me moment, I think.